Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are focusing on a very important user experience feature, the Remember Me option. Have you ever wondered how websites like Google remember your email even after you close your browser? Today I am going to show you exactly how to build that using PHP cookies and sessions. We will cover how to store data on the user's computer securely and how to autofill your login forms to make life easier for your users. First, let's look at the final result. This is my sign-in page. You can see there is no session create on here. And now I input my email and I entered my password. Then I clicked on the Remember Me checkbox and I clicked Sign In button. You can registration successfully message. Then I again click cookie and you can see the PHP SSID. When I click it, you can see the name and the value. I reload the page and then turn back into the sign in page. You can see our Skillshop login page. As you can see, the email field is already filled and the Remember Me checkbox is already checked. This is exactly like Google's Choose an Account screen. Google stores a small piece of data on your device so it knows who you are the next time you visit. Now let's see how this works behind the scenes by inspecting our browser storage. To understand this, we need to look at two types of storage. First one is sessions. These are stored on the server. They are great for keeping you logged in while you are browsing. But as soon as you close the browser, the session usually dies. Second one is cookies. These are stored on the user's computer. We can set these to last for a long time, like 30 days. In our project, when you check Remember Me, we create a cookie. Let me show you in the browser's Inspect, Application and Cookies section. You can see our Skillshop use email and Skillshop Remember tokens sitting right there with an expiry date in the future. Now let's look at the code at the top of our index.php that makes this autofill happen. Check in for cookies. PHP Remember Me equal to ESET, and this line you can see. Here we check if the cookie exceeds. If they do, we store the value in variables. Down in our HTML, look at the email input. We use value PHP echo $email to echo the saved email directly into the box. For the Remember Me checkbox, we use a simple PHP if statement. PHP if $remember me echo checked. This ensures the box stays ticked if the user wanted to be remembered. Now let's look at how we handle the Remember Me option inside our sign-in function in out.js. This is the part of the code that captures the user's choice and sends it to the backend. You can see variable Remember Me equal to document.getElement by id remember. First, we get a reference to the checkbox element using its ID, which is remember. Note that at this stage we are not grabbing the value yet, just the element itself. Then form.append in the brackets remember me.check, question mark, true and false. This is where the logic happens. When we prepare our form data package to send to PHP, we check the .check property of our checkbox. If the box is ticked, we send this string true. If it is not ticked, we send false. This simple true-false flag tells our login process.php whether or not it should generate those 30 days cookies we discussed earlier. Finally, we send the form object containing the email password and our remember me status through the Ajax request. Because we are using Ajax, this all happens in the background without refreshing the page, keeping the user experience smooth and modern, just like Google's login. Now let's look at the backend logic for the Remember Me feature. This is where we decide whether to store the user's data for 30 days or clear it completely. At the top, we use $post method and remember me to check if the user ticked the box in our front-end form. If the value is true, we start a security process. We create a unique random remember token and hash it for security. We save this token in a dedicated remember tokens table along with a 30-day expire date. We set 3 security cookies: the token, the user's ID, and the email, to stay on the user's computer for exactly 30 days. If the user didn't check the box, we enter the else block. We manually expire any exciting login cookies by setting their time to the past. This ensures that if they log out, the browser forgets them immediately. So this is the end of today's video, and thank you so much for staying with this video, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much again, and have a nice day all.